What if I told you that the very first 5 minutes after you wake up could decide whether you live another 5, 10, even 30 more years? Not with pills, not with surgery, but with a simple morning ritual, a series of small habits backed by science and ancient wisdom that could protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and keep you strong well after 65. Most people underestimate these first moments. They open their eyes, grab the phone, scroll, rush, or drag themselves into the day without realizing. Your body, your brain, and your spirit are waiting for direction. That direction, what you choose in the first 5 minutes, determines whether you age with grace or surrender to decline. If you often wake up tired, stiff, or foggy, take this as your warning, but also take it as your opportunity, because with awareness, you can reclaim those minutes and transform your mornings into the foundation of a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. Today, I'll share with you 5 simple morning steps. They don't take hours. They don't require special equipment, but together, they become your shield against aging. These practices are not new. They come from ancient traditions, from Shaolin monks, from yogis, from healers across the world. And today, modern science confirms their wisdom. So listen closely, not just with your ears, but with your life. Ritual 1. Hydration. Begin with water, not coffee. When you wake up, you may feel rested, but inside, your body is already in a state of quiet struggle. During the night, while you breathe and dream, you lose water through your lungs and skin. By morning, you are naturally dehydrated. What do most people do? They reach for coffee. But coffee is a diuretic. It pulls even more water from you, and your blood, already thicker from dehydration, becomes harder to pump. This is one reason why heart attacks and strokes are most common in the early hours, especially for those over 65. But there is a remedy, and it is simple. The moment you wake, before coffee, before food, before checking your phone, drink a glass of room temperature water with a squeeze of lemon. Why room temperature? Because cold water shocks and constricts your blood vessels. At this moment, your body needs to open up, not tighten. Why lemon? Because it provides vitamin C, potassium, and compounds that gently cleanse the liver of toxins filtered overnight. It reawakens digestion, restores circulation, and signals your body to start the day in flow. This is not just a drink. It is a silent healer, a small, quiet act that protects your heart, reduces inflammation, and restores vitality. Imagine it. 1 glass, 1 minute, 1 choice, and your entire day begins with clarity instead of strain. Ritual 2. Movement. Awaken the body. After hours of stillness, your circulation slows, your joints stiffen, and your brain remains in a fog. That's why so many older adults feel dizzy or unsteady when they first rise. And yet, most people just force themselves up and stumble into the day. This is not how the Shaolin monks approach the morning. They never attack the day. They align with it. So before you step away from your bed, take 1 to 2 minutes to reset your body. Plant your feet shoulder-width apart. Breathe in deeply as you raise your arms above your head, and breathe out as you slowly lower them. Roll your shoulders back 5 times, then forward. Rotate your neck gently. Perform 10 slow heel raises. These tiny movements do more than loosen muscles. They re-energize circulation, send oxygen to your brain, and restore balance to your body. 1 minute of mindful movement reduces dizziness, sharpens focus, and even improves mood. It's not exercise. It's awakening. It's telling your body, we are ready for this day. Ritual 3. Nourishment. Feed your strength. Here's a truth few people know. In the first hour after waking, your body is in a fasted state. If it doesn't receive nourishment, it begins a process called catabolism, breaking down your own muscle tissue to create energy. This silent process robs strength year after year, leading to frailty, weakness, and falls. But it can be stopped with one simple habit. Within 30 minutes of waking, give your body clean protein. It could be a protein shake, a boiled egg, a bowl of yogurt, or even a spoonful of cottage cheese. It doesn't need to be heavy, just enough to remind your body you are safe, you are fueled, you can protect your muscles. Studies show that older adults who consistently eat morning protein reduce muscle loss by up to 60% over 5 years. It also balances blood sugar, reduces cravings, and sharpens mental focus. Think of it this way: every bite is an investment in your independence. Feed your strength before the day begins. Ritual 4. Mobility. Protect your joints. Strength alone is not enough. What good are strong muscles if stiff joints trap you? After a night of stillness, your joints are dry. The protective synovial fluid becomes thick, and movement without warming them first leads to grinding, pain, and even long-term damage. But you can change this in just 90 seconds. Right after your movement reset, sit on the edge of your bed. Rotate your ankles 10 times each way. Rotate your knees gently. Stand, hold onto a chair, and twist your torso side to side. Lean gently from left to right. Roll your shoulders. Breathe deeply. These simple motions re-lubricate your joints, restore flexibility, and prevent inflammation. Mobility is freedom. Lose it and you lose independence. Practice it and you walk with grace into every day. Remember this truth: mobility is youth. If you can bend, twist, stretch, and walk with ease, your body stays younger longer. Ritual 5. Clarity. Train the mind. Finally, you have cared for your body. But what about your mind? If your thoughts are scattered, if your memory fades, or if stress overtakes you, then all the physical strength in the world cannot save you. That's why the last step of the morning ritual is for mental clarity. Before you let the noise of the world invade your day, sit quietly for 1 minute. Close your eyes. Take a breath. Then recall yesterday. In reverse. What did you eat for dinner? Who did you talk to? What color was the sky? This practice, simple yet profound, builds cognitive reserve, your brain's ability to stay strong even as it ages. Neuroscience confirms people who do this daily remain sharper, adapt better, and show resilience even when others decline. It is not just memory training. It is presence. It is gratitude. It is telling your brain, I am awake. I am aware. I am still growing. But choice is yours. So now you know the 5 rituals: hydration, movement, nourishment, mobility, clarity. Simple, gentle, powerful. The world often tells us that aging is decline, that every year makes you weaker. But this is not the truth. That is the belief of those who have surrendered. You, my friend, still have a choice. You can wake up rushed, dehydrated, and stiff, and spend the next decade unraveling. Or you can rise like the Shaolin monks, calm, focused, and quietly strong. You can skip these 5 minutes and lose 10 years of vitality. Or you can honor them and gain 20, even 30 more years of clarity, balance, and freedom. Tomorrow morning, before the world calls your name, take back those minutes. Stand tall, drink slowly, move gently, eat with intention, remember with gratitude. These 5 minutes are not small. They may be the most powerful minutes of your day, and perhaps the most powerful minutes of your life. And if it feels overwhelming, don't worry. You don't need to do all 5 at once. Start with 1. Let it become your anchor. Then add another. slowly, patiently, with discipline, because your morning is sacred. It is the door between yesterday and tomorrow. And if you honor it, you will not just survive your later years. You will thrive in them, with strength, with wisdom, with peace. This is the Shaolin way, and it can be your way too.